In the hilly slopes of the Côte des Blancs lies the Duval-Leroy estate, like a jewel in the heart of Vertu, a premier cru village just a few kilometers south from Épernay. The story of the family Duval-Leroy begins in 1859 from the union of two families, the Duval, producer of wine in Vertu, and the Leroy, merchant near Reims. Today, the story remains as one of the most exciting. Loyal to the concept of a producer in the artisanal sense, Duval-Leroy creates precision wines. For 6 generations, the Duval-Leroy family has brilliantly embodied the quintessence of making champagne. Before discussing the unique style of Duval-Leroy, let's review together the craftsmanship of champagne production, a protected designation of origin. There are 3 main grape varieties used to make champagne: Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Meunier. All of them are harvested by hand, then quickly pressed. This creates the must. The first alcoholic fermentation takes place by adding sugar and selected yeast into the must. The sugar in the grapes turn into alcohol and carbon dioxide, which freely escapes from the open vats. It is the same process as for still wine. Champagne ages in bottle. Sugar and yeast are added, creating a second alcoholic fermentation. But this time, the carbon dioxide created can no longer escape. It is trapped in the bottle. This is called the prise de mousse, where the wine becomes sparkling. Sediment forms from dead yeast, and during disgorgement, this sediment is removed. After that, we add the liqueur de dosage. This is where we are deciding the final style of the champagne: nature, extra brut, or brut. Let's dive into the Duval-Leroy style. Duval-Leroy delicately creates precision wines with a predominance of Chardonnay, a true star of great gastronomic moments. Each cuvée reports to the passion of the family for wines and art de vivre. In Duval-Leroy's unique style, we are lucky to work with the most prestigious terroir of Champagne, with grapes primarily from Premier and Grand Cru, the best villages. Guided by a philosophy respectful of nature, we have long integrated the environmental protection into the management of our vineyard. We craft wine of the most natural precision, a true homage to the nature that has endangered them. Each hectare is managed with remarkable practices, a token of respect for the environment. The wines are worked without fining, meaning that no protein is adding. This brings a natural expression to the wine and the finest bubble in champagne. In our cellars, time passes with deliberate slowness, offering the champagne the opportunity to age in tranquility. Under the watchful eyes of our cellar master, our champagne benefits from exceptional aging, minimum 3 years, up to 10 years for vintages. Keep in mind that in the Champagne AOC, we impose a minimum of 15 months. This step is crucial for the house, as this long aging brings specific aromas of champagne and allows the development of mature and full aromas. Balance and harmony unite in this subtle and floral wine. This cuvée will enhance your finest moment with great finesse and beautiful liveliness. This is the first champagne to be made with Premier and Grand Cru grapes since 1911, when the Cru scale was created. In the blend, you have 70% of Chardonnay and 30% of Pinot Noir. We have some reserve wine in the bottle for half of the blend, including 2% that has been aged in oak barrel for 9 months. We aged on the lees the champagne for over 6 years. The dosage is brut at 6 grams per liter. Let's taste it. On the nose, you have a great maturity, tainted with freshness, exhaling aromas of white flowers and toasted bread. On the palate, the texture is fine, precise, with a silky and delicate richness, carrying notes of fig, balanced with some hint of eucalyptus. The finish is savory and saline, a rich bouquet that testifies to its beautiful aging. In terms of pairing, this champagne is a great companion for all occasions, perfect for an aperitif or more elaborated dish. My personal preference would be a sole meunière. created by Radicale de Duval-Leroy in a tribute to enthusiasts and lovers of refined rosé. Elaborated exclusively from Premier and Grand Cru grape, this wine combines the two techniques allowed in Champagne to create a rosé. Pinot Noir is macerated briefly on the skins and then blended with still wines from Chardonnay, giving it elegance, finesse, and complexity. This champagne is aged for 6 years on a lees. The dosage is brut at 7.5 grams per liter. In terms of tasting notes, let's look at this beautiful color. It has a pink salmon robe. On the nose, it reveals a wide aromatic range, wild cherries, fig, and even a hint of ginger. On the palate, smoothness and roundness are accompanied by an exhalation of fig and cherries aromas, nuanced by a hint of meat. In terms of pairing options, you have many lovely options. For example, smoked salmon, or if you are in the summer, a tomato burrata salad. In dessert, it will go perfectly with the red fruit pastry. This champagne was created from the finest parcel of the 6 Grand Cru villages of the Côte des Blancs: Le Mesnil-sur-Oger, Auger, Avize, Cramant, Chouilly, and Voiry. This cuvée is the affirmation of the house style in expressing the maturity of its great Chardonnay. The great vinosity and its surprisingly fresh finish are particularly appreciated by the most discerning enthusiast. In terms of blend, 100% Chardonnay, of course. The vinification, we use 4% of the blend that has been aged for 9 months in barrel, giving it subtle notes of brioche. On the nose, initially you have some aromas of sunny wild flowers like jasmine, blood oranges, and then pastries aromas with hint of roasted almonds. On the palate, the champagne has grape depth. The attack is lively, with a silky vinosity finely structured. All the toasted and brioche note pops out in the end. The perfect pairing for me with this champagne would be a chicken with mole sauce, a true gastronomic moment.